I'm going to start with 55, and then I will go to 15. We're just getting some mics.
Congratulations. I work for Japanese newspaper Mainichi. You asked Kazu, a makeup artist, to work with. And why do you think his special computer graphic can't replace his work?
Do I think that the computer graphic can replace his work?
Yeah.
I hope not. You know, the clothes, makeup and clothes are the things that are the closest thing to the actor. And they actually touch the actor. And they are the first people that you meet in the morning. And they're vital individuals that you interact with. I've done motion capture, and you're in a grey void with no costume, and they then CG it on you later. So to lose that kind of connection, you know, we worked as a team. And plus, it's always easier, I think, to throw something out because something new comes along, you know, just because you can. He's a consummate artist, and it was really once I had stepped off the ledge, as it were, with Joe Wright, I said to Joe, it's contingent on getting Kazuhiro, because for me, he was really the only person on the planet that could have pulled it off. And I think he delivered. Yeah. Yeah.
We're going to 15, and then we'll come down to 214.
Hello, Gary, in the back, right here.
Hello.
How are you doing? Hey, it's been almost a year since we were in Vegas, and you said that if they would offer the Oscar, you wouldn't say no. So what it really means to finally get it?
I didn't say no.
But what it means for you, an Oscar, to win an Oscar?
I think for this role, it's got a sort of special. It feels like it has a special significance. I can't say what it would be like to win an Oscar in any other year, but winning an Oscar for playing arguably one of the greatest Britons who ever lived, to win it for playing Winston makes it doubly special. Does that make sense? And this film and this company of actors and Joe working again with Sarah Greenwood and Jackie Duran and those actors on the set, it was a very it's been an unforgettable experience and a highlight of my career.
We're coming here to 214 and then back to 186.
Hi, Carlos Bustamante, ET Canada here.
Hello.
Hi. What is it like for you meeting so many young actors and young filmmakers that have looked up to you in their youth and throughout their career and are getting to share the stage with you tonight?
I think the thing that one of the lessons that I learned from John Hurt, the late John Hurt, God bless him. When I was a younger man, went to the cinema and I looked up at, you know, Albert Finney and Tom Courtenay and Alan Bates and Peter O'Toole and Alec Guinness, Peter Sellers. They were all sort of my heroes. We're links in a chain. You know, I'm thrilled for Chalamet. He's a lovely kid. I mean, he really is. He's a kid. And he is a charmer, hugely talented. And I said to him tonight, in the words of Arnie, you'll be back. You know, he's got, this is probably it for me. He's got years yet.
We're going to 186, and then I'm going to wrap it up to 72.
Hello.
Hello. I feel like I'm playing bingo. 1 and 4. 14. 2 and 2 are 22. One
Over
on one, legs 11. Go on.
Here. This movie seems to be a lot about facing up to great fears and great obstacles. Do you think people can relate to that in their lives, apart from like politics and stuff, but like on a personal level, so they connect to it in the movie?
Well, we all have, I think we can all relate to, I mean, Joe has said that there's part of the movie that is about doubt. But those insecurities and fears, we do things, I think, a lot of, we want to do things with the best intentions. I would like to give people the benefit of the doubt and say that they are motivated by a good heart, and that, you know, they have the best intentions. You know, but when you're in a position like I think Winston is where he was in 1940, we see in the movie that he sends 4,000 men to their death to save 300,000. And when you're in that big chair making those decisions, though in war, those are the types of things, those are the types of decisions that you have to make. And then, of course, I don't know how you then sleep soundly in your bed on the evening of the day when you sent 4,000 innocent men to their death. But you walk in those shoes, and I think that we can all We've not to that extent, but you know, most people, I think, in the audience, they've got financial worries, or they've got children, they're trying to put kids through college, or they have illness or sickness in their family. You know, we've all got, and certainly I know that there are regrets and things, and you know, that's the worst thing you can do as an artist, is you can edit yourself and second guess. But I still sometimes have that little demon on me, that little voice talking to me, you know, like that kid, you know, Mrs. Torrance.
And last question over here at 72.
Hi, Gary. It's Harry Medvedev, Fandango, right here.
Sorry.
Right, straight down behind the cameras.
Yeah.
If Winston Churchill were alive today, what advice would you think he would give the leaders of the world?
Oh, good, my heavens, he would probably, he would what? Maybe. Oh, my God, he would give him a good talking to, wouldn't he?
What would he say?
Oh. Well, none of them look at history. He was a big believer that you learned, that you looked at history to move forward. There's an interesting thing. There was a sort of survey done, and that children were asked about Winston Churchill. Not just, I'm not talking about 9 or 10-year-olds. I'm talking about, you know, young sort of college people. And a great many of them thought that he was either a soldier in the First World War, or he was a dog in a TV commercial in Britain. And there is a TV commercial called Churchill, and it's a bulldog, and he talks. It's an insurance company called Churchill, and we don't teach history anymore, do we? They don't know anything about it.
Thank you for making it come alive.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, and congratulations.
All righty.